everybody. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Switch 2 Direct, which was absolutely crazy. So let's get into details right now.
It's fantastic.
Say that again?
Now, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the hardware itself. I feel like it's really cool that it runs 1080p while you're in handheld, but 4K when you're docked. So like for games that support that, they're at that higher resolution. Also, I think that was really cool that we're up to 120 frames per second instead of like it being stuck on that like 30 FPS. So I feel like that's pretty cool. I really like the Switch 2 Joy-Cons and how you can use them for mouse control. So like for FPS games, like probably like Fortnite and Metroid Prime 4, I'll be able to like use them pretty well. The chat button, that's sick. We get freaking Nintendo Switch Discord, which is crazy. But at least they didn't hide the frame quality, because you see how like crappy it was in the trailers. They didn't like uprise it for just the trailer, and when you get it, it's really crappy. So they're actually being honest about that. So I think it's pretty cool. I also like that it's part of like a trial era too, instead of us having to immediately pay for it and like not liking it. Next thing I'd like to talk about is the games that we got revealed here. I'm going to just talk about two of them, which is Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I really think that the Mario Kart World is really cool with how like we can do freaking open world now. Like you can go off the track and you have to race to your next race, which is like crazy. Also, I really think that's cool that you can like join with your friends and you'll like race around, even though I'm pretty sure that'll get boring soon. But it's really more about like the tracks and the characters. Also, I really like the ability that you can like freaking drive on the walls. That's sick. Also, like going through the water, that's really cool. Also, the changing costumes during the middle of the match was pretty cool also. Now, that will be $80, which is pretty crazy. That's 80 and not like 60 or 70, which is a bit much. But if you do get it with the Switch 2 as a bundle, it'll be like $30 less. So it'll only make it $500 for the Switch and the game. So I feel like you're getting a better deal if you buy it with the bundle. The next game I want to talk about is DK Bonanza. I think that's how it's said. But I feel like it's really cool. It's like sort of like a Mario Odyssey Donkey Kong game. I'm just more interested on like how it controls and crap. But it looks pretty cool. I can't wait to play it on, I think it's like sometime in July. Yeah. But that's $70, so I think that's pretty reasonably priced. Okay, I have two more things I want to talk about, which next up is Kirby Air Riders, which is going to be the sequel to Kirby just Air Ride, which is pretty awesome. But I feel like it's confusing why they're releasing two racing games in 1 year. I feel like it's definitely going to get undersold because of Mario Kart. That's definitely going to be the bigger game. But I'm still excited to see what they do with it, since all we got was a teaser trailer. And the next thing I'd like to talk about is the GameCube online service, which is pretty sick. Since they released Wind Waker on there, which is coming out, we're definitely not getting that HD remake that everybody was like, oh, we need one of those, so that's definitely not happening. But I feel like that's pretty cool. But the most important thing is that we're getting Chibi Robo again. Let's go! Yes! But that's pretty much all I have to talk about for this Direct. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my Minecraft movie review. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!